There must be an investigation that is nonpartisan, that is sober, that is serious, that gets to the facts wherever they may lead. And at every opportunity, the minority leader has attempted to prevent the American people from understanding what happened, to block this investigation.
Yay, Liz Cheney. Yay, we love Liz Cheney. Oh, God. I didn't think I could hate Donald Trump anymore. Don't make me love Liz Cheney. Oh, God. Can I just say, Speaker Pelosi, Liz Cheney, I'm sorry. Some kind of badass bitches right now.
They make a really good team.
This was my favorite. When they asked her about McCarthy, Kevin McCarthy, little weasel, rejecting. No, we're just not going to play then. If you don't want those two, then we're all going to go home. Pelosi said, you mistook me for somebody who would care. What? Who would Kevin McCarthy?
Did she literally say that?
Yes.
Felice Desjardins.
Amazing.
Literally. It was fantastic.
Wow.
Yes. McCarthy now accusing Pelosi of playing politics. Right. After they turned down the actual bipartisan one, they would have had subpoena power and all that. Right. Okay. And now because she picked, I don't know, two of the arsonists, he did, to investigate the fire. Pelosi said no. Speaker was asked about McCarthy's playing politics attack, and she said, perhaps you mistake me for somebody who would care about that. Boom! Boom.
It was not on tape. It was to Lisa Desjardins of the PBS NewsHour. But Pelosi does have a press conference today, so that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, maybe she can say that and we can get it on tape.
Thank you, Sandy, on Twitter. Sandy Bacon says, since 1802, the National Guard is subordinate to the president. That's the only way they pulled off 1-6. It goes POTUS to Secretary of Defense, Secretary of the Army, Sergeant at Arms. It is not Pelosi. Why is everybody missing this? Trump fired everyone in the Pentagon November 9th and installed Miller. Thank you. This is so absurd as to be ridiculous, like to blame Pelosi for the National Guard when it's okay. Okay. Do we have to love Liz Cheney? Must we? Okay.
Today, the Speaker objected to 2 Republican members. She accepted 3 others. She objected to 2, one of whom may well be a material witness to events that led to that day, that led to January 6th. The other who disqualified himself by his comments in particular over the last 24 hours, demonstrating that he is not taking this seriously. He is not dealing with the facts of this investigation, but rather viewed it as a political platform.
Yay, Liz Cheney. Thank you. Or as she said more colorfully about Jim Jordan, you did this.
Yeah.
Slap.
Thank you. It is better with the slap.
It is.
Yeah.
You effing did this.
Isn't he help you after he causes the thing? That's what I would have said, except I would have hit him in the basket.
Only would have done that to the wrestlers who were being molested in the showers.
Yeah. He was not quite so gentlemanly, was he?
No.
Courtly.
Punched him in the throat.
Right. Somewhere. I would have, right? The little lady's off the aisle. Here, let me help you, little lady. Oh, my God. You're a witness. The other disqualified himself with comments he made in the last day. Yeah, you're not a serious person interested in a serious investigation. Is the first thing you say after being, appointed is, we're going after Pelosi.
Right.
This is all Pelosi's fault. First of all, if you're supposed to be investigating, he's prejudging, like, I'm going to say this is Pelosi's fault.
Yeah.
And nothing else. Thank you. Okay, do we have one more? Liz Cheney.
McCarthy, of course, wants to become Speaker next year. Do you think that he deserves to be Speaker in the aftermath of his actions here?
I think that any person who would be third in line to the presidency must demonstrate a commitment to the Constitution and a commitment to the rule of law. And Minority Leader McCarthy has not done that.
By the way, how does everyone get this wrong? He is second in line to the presidency.
Yeah.
Vice President is obviously first, and then the Speaker of the House is second. Okay.
Unless you consider
Other than
the
that, we
president
love
being
Liz
first.
Cheney.
Unless you consider the president being first.
He's kind of default already there.
think I'm gonna barf. Pardon me.
Unless you consider the president being, first in line.
But I
Well,
say
he's already there.
Default by
Yes,
there. Yeah.
he's there.
He's not in line.
I think
He's
that's
in.
where the confusion.
Yeah, he's in. You're a Disney homo. It's not. You're not in line. You're in. You're in the ride. You're in the teacup.
He's not in the queue. He is not in the queue.
Right, he's not in the
cues
queue.
there.
He's in the teacup or
Yeah.
the whatever thing that you go to. I don't know. Something. Okay, our friend
God.
Joyce Vance. Our friend. I speak Disney homo. He's in the.
You do not.
No, you don't.
He's in the pirate's boat. Something. Okay.
The rocket
No.
ship.
Joyce Vance says Republicans can participate or not in the January 6th commission, but the public testimony taken from key witnesses will stand as a verifiable version of the truth regarding that day. No amount of railing against Pelosi or writing an alternative narrative can change that. That's what they're afraid of, obviously. They don't want to start to see witnesses and facts, which, by the way, Midas Touch said, sorry, Jim Jordan, you can still go to the hearings as a witness, though. Thank you. You're a material witness. You don't get to be an investigator. Okay. And Rude Pundit said, let my bomb throwers blow up the hearings or we won't play is pretty weak bolt Republican leader. Thank you. I mean, this was obviously inflammatory, right? To have 3 members that voted against, okay, this free and fair election and one of them being douchebag Jim. And what is with the mainstream media? Pelosi didn't make this partisan. Kevin McCarthy did by, appointing rabble-rousing douchebag insurrectionists to this panel, which is okay.
It's like appointing Nazis to be judges at Nuremberg.
Thank you. That's right. Instead of my dad interrogating Goering, they will be like, oh, you will be investigating with Goering. Good luck. Well, that was quite a name drop, but you set me up for that.
I did.
It's not like I brought that up out of the blue, but it was a good analogy.
I teed it up for you, and you hit it out of the park.
Thank you for making me insufferable. Thank you for helping me be an insufferable
And reminding
Nuremberg name-dropping whore.
and reminding your audience that your dad was a prosecutor at Nuremberg.
I don't say it as much as Meghan McCain says her dad is John McCain. I do, Sean?
No.
Oh, actually, you were saying. Oh, you were supporting me.
Way too much with
Okay.
Meghan McCain.
Okay, thank you. All right, I thought you were saying
Okay.
yes, you do.
All right. You were agreeing that it's too much with me. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You nodded really vigorously over there.
Like, wait, what? I do? Okay.
We get it. Your name's McCain.
I get it. Yeah, yours is a little bit. We get it because Okay. Somebody on Twitter said Donald Trump is to John McCain as Captain Queen is to a cup of strawberries. That's funny. Okay. Andrew Loeffler said yes about what do you call it? This was an interesting take I hadn't thought of. Is about Barrack. About that they had this indictment ready to go.
Yeah.
Obviously, during the Trump administration, he said yes, they did. They chose not to unseal the indictment because Trump would have pardoned him.
Yeah.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
All of these criminals, he is pardoned, and this one. I don't. What does that mean? I don't even get what that means. Did Bill Barr? I don't understand. Or it was just the actual the local
I think it was
prosecutors
more, I
held
think it was
it.
at a lower level. I don't think
Yeah.
they took it all the way up to Barr.
Right, or he would have made it go away like he did all the other ones. I don't.
Or maybe Barr would have been too scared of making that one go away because it is a big deal. Because as they were
Yeah.
saying on Rachel last night, they could have been blackmailing people within the Trump administration for the last year,
Yeah.
holding this information
Noel
over their head.
Castler said he thinks he's the one most likely to flip.
Oh, I think you should.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that line from Death Becomes Her? What do they do to people
What
like
do they do to soft?
Oh, softball.
like Thom
Yes.
when he goes? That was the first thing I tweeted.
He's not real overweight yet, but with prison food,
Do you know what they do to soft, bald, overweight Republicans in prison?
Okay.
I love Meryl Streep's read of that.
I love her read of everything.
Yes.
She is our now a warning.
Yes.
This is the COVID now a warning caucus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now a warning?
Okay, so Pelosi said real quick in rejecting Jim Banks and Jim Jordan, yes, no Jims. It's a no Jim, no-go Jim situation. He said, with respect to the integrity of the investigation, with an insistence on the truth, and with concern about statements made and actions taken by these members, I must reject these recommendations. The unprecedented nature of January 6th demands this unprecedented decision. So, yay for her. Oh, what did that little bitch Kevin McCarthy call her? Something like, a lame duck speaker?
yes.
Like
Yeah.
he's going to be speaker?
Right.
Oh, you little bitch. You want to see your balls? Here.
We have that.
Want to see your balls? You can see them. Can't touch them. Can't have them back. Want to see them? There.
I think you were Billy Bast with that one. He got you.
What? Oh, well, all right.
On January 13th, Rodney Davis and myself both requested a 9/11 commission.
Clip one.
Even those who
I'm
ran
sorry.
the
Did we have the
9/11
wrong clip?
commission criticized.
Which one do we want?
One is what we want. Is that?
We had Officer Evans
Oh,
killed
yes,
on
we need to-
Good Friday.
Hang on a second.
That'd be cut one. Yes, Kevin McCarthy. All right.
We'll run our own investigation. We have law enforcement, we have military, we have doctors, we have people from all walks of life. They want to know the answer. The American people deserve that. They don't deserve politics. They don't deserve destroying the institution. No committee in Congress will work if one person is picking all who can serve. This has not happened before. House Democrats must answer this question. Why are you allowing a lame duck speaker to destroy this institution? This is the people's house, not Pelosi's house.
Yeah, guess whose house it's not going to be? Guess who's not going to be House Speaker?
Never.
Because guess whose balls are currently located? I mean, do we even need to do a commercial for the Step store? I mean, the shirts are flying off the right. Look at this. Look at it. Get your face
Look
up
at
there.
that.
Get your face up there. Look. We have them for Team Pfizer, Team J&J. We are all Team Vaccine here. We have amazing.
That's right.
And you can get it on everything. Right, Chris? Not just shirts.
Bath mats, shower curtains. You can get it on art, a clock. You can get
Duvet.
a sake bomb on a clock.
We have Stephanie Miller swag. We have sexy liberal swag. And, of course, all the vaccine shirts. Get it now. StephanieMiller.com. Whee!